Okay, welcome back to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Abomination Vaults. We're nearly done with level 4, the Belcora's Retreat. But not quite, and we are almost nearly level 5, which is pretty exciting. So, before we start exploring anything, I guess I can... No, I already grabbed that. Before we do anything, we want to do some more patching up. So we're just going to spend an hour in this nice fun room with all the skeletons. And then Botha will do some treatment. Yeah. Roll the 3. Great. Why didn't I just use assurance? I don't know. Well, Snog needs more healing, so... Going big. Why did I go big? Now, do I want to wait another hour in this room? I guess. It is 3 p.m. Probably want to get out of here before nighttime. Let's give this another shot. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Boy, it's really... I mean, I'm banking on a 50-50. I guess it's not really a good thing. I don't know why I'm pushing it so hard. Fucking just assurance. Done. Alright, I forgot to turn on streamer mode for Discord. Hold on. Okay, so we healed Garfield for 13. Then I guess we'll just use our fucking staff here so I don't waste hours. I mean, I'm sure plenty of people would just sit here and waste hours trying to heal Snog. But I'm keeping track of time. And I don't want to leave this place, or I don't want to spend the night here, you know? That's what I'm saying. That's fine. Snog will be fine. Snog will be fine. Let's check this storage. Yep, nothing of value in here. This leads up to the library level. We've got the wine cellar. A society check for investigation. Oh, Botha knows her wines. Okay. Well, she gets 3 valuable bottles then. I guess I should have given it to Wibble, but whatever. It's all good. Those are 20 gold each. It's pretty nice. We're rolling in it now. We have a portal chamber. Oh, shit. Sorry. Has to be reactivated with the Awakened Portal ritual hidden in area C35, which I did not find that secret door. Washing room. If the skeleton is disturbed, the tomb momentarily appears to be clean and filled with soapy water before returning to its actual dusty state. Oh, we gotta see this. Okay, I don't know if I heard anything. I heard a little bit there. Nice. An open metal hatch lies on the floor against this room's east wall. Storage bins sit to the north and south, each heaped with old bones, broken tools, and lumps of stone. We have a poltergeist lurking here invisible. It doesn't attack until it's spotted or someone approaches the lip of the chute. It hurls debris from the trash bins or uses telekinetic maneuver to shove foes into the open hatch. Fights until destroyed but can't leave this room. Poltergeist can be put to rest by disposing of its remains in a respectful manner, such as cremating them or saying a word of blessing over them. Okay. So if it's spotted, that means it has to roll a stealth, right? Okay, let's have it roll stealth. Because it's in here. It critically fails. That's your fucking initiative, bitch. Enjoy. Wibble would not be still in there, and we would have been. Something like that, probably. Snonk sitting in the chair and stuff. Alright. That's your initiative. Enjoy it. So everyone sees it. I don't think that, I don't think it's concealed or anything like that. It's just... Oh, it is naturally invisible. Okay, so it is hidden. Great. We're gonna have to do this whole fucking debacle again. With that shit. It becomes visible only when it uses Frighten. Okay. Great. So it's hidden against everything. So we have to roll... Fuck. I'm sure it's a miss. So I don't know if we want to bother. And I doubt we have... I doubt we have any sort of... No. Wibble's turn is just shit. Batha. Now we could use this scroll of Fairy Fire. Okay, I guess we will, but we're gonna go replenish these, 'cause we're gonna need more of them. So we're gonna use this. There you go. Fairy Fire. It's concealed, is what it is. And then she has one action left. I suppose she will use guidance. Okay, Garziel. Now, of course, I forgot to actually do this, but you know that we meditated. So we meditated. Let's use Lay on Hands. First, let's pass the DC 5 flat check. Is our luck going to be better this time? Nope! So he spent Lay on Hands and nothing happened. Let's do another Lay on Hands. Okay, good. That one's going to go through. Nice roll. Does get a fortitude save. Okay. 5 damage. Does not have a weakness or anything. And then I guess we will swing. I mean, I really should have my ghost touch thing out, but we will just swing with our sword. Okay, we passed the flat check. Miss. 10. Damn. Alright, Snonk is going to move up. Now, he does not have any ghost touch, so there's that problem. But he'll just vicious swing, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, he crit on his flat check, damn it. That is a hit. $34 damage. 29 damage, really? Okay, so Poltergeist must be invisible, but it cannot be invisible because of fairy fire. Well, it's not exactly what it says. It says if creatures are invisible, they are concealed rather than being undetected. So I don't think it removes. I don't know, really. I think it probably is still technically invisible. Except it doesn't make any sense. It's visible. No, I don't think it can use Fright. Oh, but it could have used telekinetic defense. I should probably read the monster's abilities before I start combat. So it could have used this on Snog. Yeah, so we'll just roll that. Yeah, 3 damage. We'll just deal 3 damage. Okay. So, telekinetic storm, 2 actions. Throw numerous small objects such as dozens of pieces of silverware or books. And you can either target one thing or spread it among multiple foes. Do a telekinetic object strike -2 penalty against each creature within 30 feet. That would be everybody. Okay. It will do that against everybody, I suppose. At -2. But that's... I have to roll... No, I have to roll this each time. That's really obnoxious. Okay, we'll do Garziel first then. Says I can use Reactive Strike, but I'm not sure why. Oh, because it's a ranged attack. That's all it takes, isn't it? Makes a ranged attack. Yes, I will use Reactive Strike, actually. And botch. Okay. Then we'll follow it up with this. -2. Hit. Yeah, let's use Liberating Step. Okay. Miss. Miss. Boy, not your day. And a hit against Botha. $19 damage. Oof. Ouch. Okay, so that was 2 of its actions. It does have a 3rd action that it could take. I guess it'll kind of just, like, back up. Wibble Fizzlecrank will move into position and roll his stratagem. We rolled a 3. No damage. Garziel moving in. Maybe he should swap for this hit. Alright, he'll swap. And he hit. Alright, that was good. That was a good swap. Nice, 16 damage. That's 16 damage. Good, good, good. Snonk, also moving in. I don't think we need Vicious Strike here. I'd rather have 2 chances, so... let's just swing normally. And that'll be a kill. Oh, yeah. Okay. It will reform fully healed where it was destroyed after 2d4 days. Unless, unless Garziel says a word of blessing over them. In the name of Desna. I don't know if I'll give that to myself unless I succeed on this religion check. Or this occultism check. Okay, I succeeded, so we would know. Put it to rest. Gotta say a prayer. So Garziel will do that. Poltergeist, be gone. Okay, I don't think we really get anything out of this room then, so that's that. We can end the encounter, and I shouldn't have deleted it. 60 XP. Okay, and that puts us at 960. Very close. Very close. Botha is going to treat herself. Okay, not much. Got too much health nowadays. And then she'll treat... I guess we'll wait. Yeah, we'll wait another hour. Time has come. It's 5 p.m. Not gonna be doing too much more of this. Let's go for DC 20. Come on. Yeah, crit. Snonk. Good. And she'll heal herself again. Fuck it, we'll do DC 20. And fail. Okay. Just hang back with the cat. You'll be fine. Oh, we would have focused during that time. Okay. The walls of this large chamber are hung with grisly paintings depicting various spectral beings cavorting among ruined neighborhoods, overgrown swamps, and foggy graveyards. 3 large, overstuffed chairs pair with small end tables upon which sit empty wine glasses. To the south stands a cluttered writing desk with its own chair, while a large iron tub to the west is visible between standing screens depicting shadowy marshes. Volek Azrene. Unlike most of the denizens who dwelt in the Abomination vaults in Belcora's day, Volek is still alive, after a fashion. After feeding himself to a vat of ritually prepared leeches, he lives on as a hideous worm that walks. Volek resembles a roughly drow-shaped mass composed of thousands of slithering leeches. Delightful. He has been working with the Void Glutton that now dwells in Belcora's old chambers to restore Gauntlight, but he's frustrated that Belcora's ghost doesn't speak to him directly. Being forced to do his mistress's bidding through the will of the Void Glutton galls the proud occultist. Volek is reading at his desk when the heroes first arrive. As soon as he notices the hero's intrusion, he rises up, a squirming, awful mess, and demands to know who they are and why they've come. He has little interest in constructive discourse, but if the heroes let him talk, he uses intimidation to roll initiative. Okay. Well, of course, we'll let him talk so that we can all get into the room, because that's what we like to do. Yeah. And we will be scouting. And have our shield raised. In a defensive position. Okay, and you roll intimidation. 29 for his initiative. We're out here and rolling like plus 10s. So he definitely is going first. Yikes. Get some better music in here. Okay, let's see what he's got. Well, I already see that he regenerates. He's got fast healing 7. He's got an AC of 25. He's got 85 health, but again, he heals 7 at the start of every one of his turns. It's immune to mental effects that target only a specific number of creatures. Okay. Okay. If Volek can see an accurate depiction of his former appearance as a living drow at the start of his turn, he must attempt a DC 28 will save, or become filled with self-loathing, become slowed 1 for 1 round. God, I mean, how would this even occur? How would anyone know? I mean, it's just, like, kind of ridiculous. Flavorful, I suppose, but come on. Okay, so as an action, he can collapse into a shapeless swarm of leeches. He drops all held, worn, and carried items. While discorporated, he can't use attack actions and can't cast spells, but he can move through small areas small enough for his individual leeches to fit through. Okay. He doesn't seem like he has that many abilities, then. Squirming Embrace. He strides, ends his movement, sharing a space with the creature, and deals 3d8 piercing damage to the creature. The creature can attempt a DC 23 basic reflex save. Okay. So, first things first, he's going to just strike Garziel with a tendril. Plus 18 as a hit on a 9. Do you want to... That's not a... It's not a number. What? What the fuck? You have Garziel targeted. Okay, so it's no damage up front. Is this correct? I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense, because he's got leeches. So he's leaving leeches, like, all over us. He's not actually smashing us. Yeah, I guess that's correct. So shield block's kind of worthless there, unfortunately. But that also means I don't think persistent stacks. No, it's just, it takes the highest amount. So it would be the exact same amount. And he can't get anyone else with a tendril. So I guess he's going to use Squirm and Embrace. And he's going to stride up to... He's going to stride into Garziel's space. Yada, yada, yada. I know. So Garziel needs to do this basic reflex save at +7. Oh, nice. So he's going to take half of this damage. 10 damage. Just quick little clarification here. It's not an attack, though. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So just 5 damage from that. And then he can use Tendril again, and he'll go for Botha, who's right in front of him, unfortunately. +13. That is a crit on the persistent damage. Yikes. That's gonna probably kill her in one turn. And that's his action. Yep, that's all correct. Okay, Wibble is going to devise a stratagem. 13. Is that even gonna hit? I guess I'll demoralize him, maybe. Nope, certainly not. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna hit. It's 25. So he would have to... Jesus. Unless I crit on a recall knowledge, then we can get it. Jesus. No, a critical success. I'd have to... If I rolled a 20 on Wibble's occultism, which is +10, he'd get a 30. That would still be a failure. So it would bump it up to a success. Fucking Christ! Alright, well, I'm just gonna move over here then. Garziel will probably step out of that space. Oh, and I didn't say I was going to do this, but I would have done it. And that's swapping back to the normal sword. And so that's one action. Then for 2 action, I guess we will try and demoralize. Not gonna work. Oh, we did. Nice. Okay, and then we'll swing for the hell of it. And miss. Okay, Snog. Garziel took 11 damage and failed to shrug it off. Snog will go after Botha. Botha can then... Okay. And a 1. So this is going to happen to Botha. But we have time to alleviate that. So she'll move here. And I guess she'll just heal herself, because I don't know what else she's going to do. Which is a really shitty turn, but 24 damage persistent is insane. So, yeah, that's what she'll do. Okay, so she got that. Now she's going to take 24 damage, which leaves her at 11. And you are not wounded. You're not prone or any of that shit. Okay. Alright, now Snonk is going to step here. And then he's just going to vicious swing with everything he's got in his bones. Nice hit. Come on, big roll, big roll. Oh, 1. Okay, it's not good. This is not good. He heals for 7. He's going to target Garziel and let loose a tendril. No, he wouldn't have done that. Why would he have done? He wouldn't have done that. No, pretend that's targeting Snonk. It would be the same thing. It just wouldn't be. It wouldn't be a crit. It would just be that. Then he'll might as well throw it onto Basilicus because he's in range. Crit. There goes our cat. And then he'll do his little squirming embrace. And he'll move on to Garziel. Does not say it does not provoke ops. So there is a reactive strike here. Let me just do that. Miss. Okay. And, yeah, I know I keep having to do this. But... Alright, that is a failure, so he takes full 3d8. $11 damage. Okay. And Bullock is here. Alright, Wibble. You get another chance here. Don't fuck about. Don't fuck about. Nice. It's weak to area damage, which is not something we do at all. Except Caustic Blast. So obviously I was just thinking of the energized cartridge. But, unless you crit, the only benefit of this is if you're targeting something with an elemental weakness. So, for us, we will just shoot and hit for a very small amount of damage. Wrong person. No damage. Because of his physical resistance. Okay, Garziel. Garziel is going to step here. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Okay, step there. And, can we even trip this thing? I don't think it's a smart idea for me to do it. Plus 17 reflex is fucking insane. So we're not going to do that. I guess we're just going to swing. And hit. To do 5 damage. Great. Raising your shield is pointless. That doesn't do anything, so I guess we'll go into Dread Marshal stance. And barely succeed. Okay. Then Botha. Now we could do some heals, because Garziel just took another 14 damage. Or I could throw out some Caustic Blasts. Probably I should heal. I guess I'll move there. And then we'll throw out a heal. Oh, max heal. Boom, baby. Back in business. Snonk. Botha just took 40 fucking damage, so she's out for the count. And she's dying. I feel like she probably should be dying too, actually. I'm almost certain, based on my understanding of the rules. There you go. Snonk will step up and swing with everything he's got. Missing. We are going to lose this fight. Yeah, I mean, this is by far my least favorite aspect of the game. And it's my least favorite aspect of the Pathfinder video games. And that's just... And it was my least favorite aspect of D&D 4th edition. And probably plenty of other RPGs. And that's just high-level enemies with absurd stats that you're thrown into for big boss battles that you can barely hit and barely touch. And they can just annihilate you. It really is just like... Oh, I didn't even look at his spells! He's got loads of spells. Got 4th rank spells. Oh my god. Look at this. I like this suggestion. If they succeed on their will save, they think you are just talking to them normally, not casting a spell on them. I like, because it's like you'd have to phrase it then, you know, in the thought that you'd fail your suggestion spell. So it's just like, hey, you ever think of like maybe going over there and just beating the shit out of your friend? You know, like if you were trying to do this in like a social situation or, you know, like a non-combative situation. It's like, hey, I mean, do you ever, like, just have these weird thoughts in your head of just, like, going over there and killing your buddy or anything? Like, what? What are you talking about? Why would I do that? Anyways, this is a no-win fight. Primarily due to our group composition. Partly due to him being ridiculous. But mostly, yeah, level 7... And we are completely the wrong type of composition for this battle. We have 3 characters that do single target physical damage. And 1 character that basically just heals and can't out-heal the absurd amount of damage that this guy is puking out. If we were level 5, it might be a little bit closer, but we're not. So we're going to reset that. Yeah. It's just a little bit much. And I don't like that design. I'm okay with the design, somewhat. In the case of like what I'm doing here, where I can just be like, you know what, let's reload and go back. And now I know how that enemy is, and we can kind of keep that in mind and prepare for the future. Come back and kick his ass with proper preparation. I like that in theory, but in practice, if you were just playing this with a DM that was not, that generous, which most GMs wouldn't be in a normal game, then you would just walk into that room and start fighting. You wouldn't get to see his stat sheet or anything like that. You wouldn't really know how dangerous he is until it's probably too late and you're all in there and you all just have absurd amounts of persistent damage. I mean, 2d8 plus 8 times 2 when he crits your fucking spellcasters. Yeah, she took 40 damage from a fucking persistent damage that you have to roll a 15 or higher to get out of. A little ridiculous. Let's go back to town. Well, I mean, what did I really cast, I guess? We cast one from our staff, I think. And then we cast this. I don't know, I just want to get the 40 XP we need for level 5. That would be nice. We can remove all this shit, though. He was still drained. And I think we were... I don't know if we were at full health. Close enough. Good enough, good enough. Let's head back. And I guess let's open this seal. Oh, technically, I guess we'd have flicker wisps here. We should have had these before, actually. Has it been 4 days, do we think, since I did this battle? It's been at least a couple. It's been at least a couple. So, let's throw 3 flicker wisps in here. Okay. Now let's just do this battle. Because this will get us to level 5. And we like that. Okay. Flicker Wisp is going to move up next to Garziel, and it's going to use Flicker. You already know. DC 18. Crit. Very good, but I do have to roll for Frightened as well, because we entered this, at least for these two right now. Oh, this is +1 as well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't save either one. So Garziel is critically... He's frightened 2. And Snog is frightened 1. Okay. But, Garziel is not confused. And is actually temporarily immune to it. 24 hours. So the other one will move up. And use Flicker on Snog. also a success. It's not going well for them. Batha, these guys have magical immunity. Yes, they sure do. Boy, really doesn't leave much for her to do. She can walk up and maybe smack one with her staff. Oh, but now she has to roll for the fear. Whoops. And it's a failure, so she's frightened one. This smack is gonna go great. Critical miss. Hey, Wibble is not going to step into the room like an asshole. He's going to just snipe this thing with his excellent stratagem of a 2. Boy. Fuck it, we're gonna level up after this. We're gonna go back to town. I'm gonna use accidental shot. So roll 1d20. And roll 1d20. I see a 16. I see a crit! I see a crit! So, we can use Energized Cartridge. The trigger is you attempt an attack roll. Technically, I would have had to have done that beforehand. That was the beauty of it with Devise a Stratagem. So no Energized Cartridge. But we do roll a 20. So we can just roll crit damage. 2 times 2d8. I likey. 26 damage. Boom! Wibble finally coming through. Snonk's going to step over, and he's going to vicious swing at this sumbitch. Boom, that's a hit on an 8. I like that. I don't like double 1s. You didn't kill it, Snonk. You didn't kill it. Okay, I'm gonna just... Oh, God. It's not good. I guess I'll swing at this thing and hit. 12 damage. And then I'll move here. No, wait. 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll move here. And he'll try desperately to kill this thing. No, 1. Okay, Flicker Wisp is not looking too hot, but it's gonna try to confuse Snonk, who is not immune to it. And we confused Snonk. And then it will... Well, gee. If it doesn't... If it flees... It would like to consume its confusion, but if it doesn't flee, Snonk has a good chance of attacking it. What's its intelligence? 0. Okay, it's pretty stupid. We'll just consume the confusion then. It's a license to misplay. Alright, so 1d4 hit points restored. And now he's got confusion 2 rounds. This thing will, let's say, try and confuse Batha. Wait a minute. Does it have... No, it can do it every round if it wants. So it will attempt to confuse Batha. Batha crit. So that's that. And then it's just going to try and smack her. Crit on that. Shit. Ow, 18 damage to Batha. Okay, Batha is definitely not confused. But there isn't much she can do because they're immune to magic, so she's just going to try and hit it. And she did. 1d8. 1 damage. Alright, she'll just get the fuck out of there. Wibble. You got this now. Just devise that sweet, sweet stratagem. That does look to be a crit, but there's no point to actually use the special bullet. Shame. Boom. Sniped it out of the sky. And Snog is confused. So we got 1 is the Flicker Wisp. 2 is our cat. No, kitty cat. No, he crit Basilica's his own cat. Minimum damage. He's doing everything he can to spare it. It's like Hulk during World War Hulk. He targets the cat again with a +8. Miss. Okay, good. And the last attack is against the Wisp. +3. Miss. Okay, and Garziel will just swing. Miss. Swing. Hit. And I think we might be able to call this quits. Boom. Dead. Okay, technically Snog is still confused, but whatever. As I said, usually short-term conditions, I'll just wave my hand up. If you win the fight, you win the fight. Okay, we leveled up to level 5. And then we put the 4 Rose Guard icons atop the altar stone. Which ends all that bad stuff. And do we get a nice macro here or something? No, not that. No, not that. Abomination vaults. Spectral seal here. Breaking the seal. Let's quiet the music. Oh. Okay, I thought that would be way more animated. Alright, never mind. So, do I lose the sword? That's all I care about. Wait. So the heroes place the 4 Rose Guard icons atop the altar stone. Heroes must find and place 4 icons the Rose Guard once held dear onto the altar. But is it permanent? Do I have to give up the sword or not? I don't know. And I feel like players would absolutely ask this. Because it's like, I want this sword. It's kind of a nice sword. But no one seems to have ever discussed this issue. Is it just like we place them all there and they glow and the shield goes down and then... That's it? I think so. I think you're dissipating the magic. Because of the psychic resonance from the 4 objects. So I think you get to keep it. I think you get to keep all the items. The other 2 weren't actually items, so it doesn't matter. And Otari's Thieves' Tools... give a +1 to pick locks and disable devices. So they are kind of useful, but yeah, I mostly cared about the sword. Okay. So we're free to go down then. Should we just poke our heads down? Dare we? Dare we poke our heads down there? Just to see? The E01. Okay, let's see. The arena. Oh god. This immediately goes into an encounter, doesn't it? And they don't bother pursuing anyone who retreats up the stairs. Okay, we're gonna retreat up the stairs. As soon as we see these horrible creatures down here. Okay, let's level up then. Always a fun time. Level 5. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and Snog. 25. Select a weapon group. Oh, he's got to specialize now. Should we just go into axes because we're into axes, or should I actually pick something more fun? I mean, the axe has been good to us, but really at this point we could kind of pick anything that we'd want. Yeah, I guess I like the axe because it's big damage. Vicious Swing is big damage. Snonk's all about big damage. Picking axes. Plus 16! Oh! Oh, the numbers. Okay. 5. Good. And Wibble. 5. And Basilicus. 5. It's nearly rideable. Next level. It'll be fun. Okay, so for stuff. 4 stuffs. We get a new ancestral feat. I think I picked Scar Thick Skin. His DC on flat checks to end persistent bleed damage is reduced from 15 to 10. I think that's what I was going with. Victorious Vigor. You gain 10 hit points equal to your con modifier until the end of your next turn after bringing a foe to 0 hit points. But it's a reaction. He's never going to want to do that. So... yeah, I mean, Defy Death makes it a little easier to recover. Well, Dying. Bloody Blows is if you're unarmed. And Athletic Might. For when you're climbing or swimming, turn successes into crits. Meh. So Scar Thick Skin seemed like the best one. Okay, and that's pretty much it as far as I remember. Let me just look real quick. Yep, because he gets weapon expertise. He did get the ability boost and a skill increase, which he went with acrobatics for the hell of it. So we can go here and change acrobatics to expert. And then if we go here, we get our boosts, level 5. So obviously strength, we're now plus 4.5 strength. We want dex, I suppose, con, and charisma. The same usual stuff. Partial. Partial's no fun. But he's swinging for plus 14 now with his sword, so that's not too bad. Right, that's that. Snonk for his feat, level 5 ancestral feat. I don't remember it being very good. So Ratfolk Roll lets you roll up into a ball and move up to 4 times your speed in a straight line down an incline. Yeah, that's gonna be rare in a dungeon. So a lot of this stuff is just... Yeah. Yeah. Gnaw, you'll double your jaws damage to an unattended inanimate object. I don't even remember what I took. What the hell did I take? I took Rat Speak. Oh yeah, that's right. I went back to level 1. I took Rat Speak, which lets me talk to rats, including beavers, mice, porcupines, rats, and squirrels. Yeah, that's how slim the pickings are. Okay. And then we get skill increase. I went with athletics, expert, and the ability boosts. Again, this partial shit. I don't know if I care for it, man. I want my plus 5 strength. Which is funny, because on here... Oh no, it's also plus 5. Yeah. Wow. They really don't want to give you the plus 5. Okay, and that's all there is to say, really. Okay. Batha. We got a new ancestry feat. This I'm going to have to check, because I don't remember. Clever Improviser is what I took. Okay, she gains the Untrained Improvisation General feat, and she can attempt skill actions that normally require you to be trained even if you are untrained. Yeah. Again, slim pickings on ancestry feats. But, she does get now 3rd rank spells. Ho 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 ho. So we have, we have 3 rank 1, 3 rank 2, 2 rank 3. Yes. Okay. And obviously we're going to be moving summon animal down there. And twice. And I don't have an animal picked out. We're going to look at him. And then for 2nd rank now, I have heal twice and then sudden bolt. Heal twice. And then sudden bolt. Not a 1st rank. So, you know, I looked at a bunch of spells, and I was like, this seems kind of fun. It's an uncommon spell, but I don't care. So it's one creature, it's a basic reflex save, and it does 4d12 electricity damage. Seems like quite a bit of damage. I mean, that's a max of 48. At a minimum of 4. Very fun. And then I think I left the rest the same. That's that, and then she gets her boosts. So on and so forth. And her skill increase was Religion Expert. Okay. And then Wibble. Wibble. His ancestry feat. It's possible. I think he actually took a human one. Yeah, he took cultural adaptability and then cooperative nature. So cultural adaptability for a halfling lets you just take a level 1 ancestry feat from any other ancestry. So I was boring. I went with human. And to get cooperative nature, which gives a +4 circumstance bonus on checks to aid, which is really what he should be doing when he doesn't shoot. I keep forgetting it. It's, you know, it just never comes up where I think to aid, but I mean, sometimes, but rarely. But it really is quite useful. And then I took Improvised Tool for skill feats. Which lets you repair damage items without a repair kit, and lets you craft caltrops, candles, compasses, crowbars, fishing tackle, flint and steel, hammer, ladder, piton, rope, 10-foot pole, replacement thieves pick, long tool, short tool, torch. Long tool. Hoe, shovel, sledgehammer. Yeah, so we can make all sorts of little shit if we have raw materials available. But it specifically says you can do a craft action, which requires a fucking 2 days to set up, or a day to set up. It's like, it's never going to come up. It's never going to come up, but there you have it. If you're out in the middle of nowhere and you've been stripped of all your tools and you really need a rope, I guess, and you don't even have a basic crafter's book, I don't know, man. What do you want from me? That's it. I think. Oh, he had society expert. He's an expert on living in a society. Okay, I think that's all the levels. Let's look at animals. As much as I'd love to keep Scave Corpian around, sadly, you know, he starts to slip. So now we're looking at, what, 3? 4? 3? 3. Probably 3. Nope, 2. We're looking at level 2. And common for level 2. So we got Black Bears. Also has Grab, but only has a +9, which is kind of weak, really. Scave Corpian at a 9. Why are there so many choices? Boar, there you go, gets 10. But you want some sort of, like, what am I trying to say? Action denying, action denying. Something like that. Well, here you have the Cave Fisher. It's a ranged 60 filament attack that automatically grabs whatever it hits. That seems really good. Just automatically off guard to everything. That seems good. Let's see. I just want to see what, like, the experts recommend, and if the Cave Fisher even gets thrown in there, or if I'm way off base here. Summon animal, level 3. Let's see. It recommends the giant ant and giant opossum. Those are the two best ones. But the Cave Fisher does get a 4 out of 5. Not too bad. Okay, let's look at the giant ant and giant opossum. So it's only got a +9, not a +10 or anything. So it is going to start to really struggle to hit. But it's basically the cave scorpion. It's got a grab. So it can do that. It does, yeah, I don't know, it seems okay. And then it also has haul away. Can move up to its full speed, carrying the grab creature with it. And it has the venom. Okay. And yeah, it seems like it specifically talks about the haul away ability and how it can just run away with it. I guess, yeah. 40, one action, 40 speed, and it carries it just the entire time. But if it's a medium or larger, it does drop down to 30 feet speed. Still, it's pretty nice. Okay, and then the opossum has claws, jaws, tail. It can grab with the tail. And it can drag smaller, tiny creatures it's grabbed as it strides. So, similar ability. And it can feign death when below 15 HP. Okay. So, yeah, it seems to very highly value being able to move a target while grabbed. And yeah, the tail does have a 15-foot range, which is pretty damn high. Okay. It also says for 4 out of 5, the giant toad. Has a plus 11 with a 10-foot long tongue to grab. Tongue grab. It isn't immobilized, but it can't move beyond the reach of the toad's tongue. The creature can sever the tongue with a successful strike against AC 15 that deals at least 6 slashing damage. This deals no damage to the toad. You don't say. And it also has Swallow Whole. So if it has medium or smaller target grabbed with its tongue, it can then just swallow them. Now, but it's athletics versus reflex DC, which is 18. It recommends, quite a few here. The giant monitor lizard as well. 1 attack, jaws, plus 11 on it, 1d10 plus 3. And it has grab, and it has the poison, all in one little package. The poison's not super amazing. Yep. And if a creature happens to get grabbed and happens to fail a check to escape, it deals 1d6 piercing damage and exposed to the venom. Okay. I kind of still feel the cave fisher. Just because I feel like having that easy off guard like that just seems so nice. And it's got plus 11 at a range. It seems good. We're gonna go with old Fave Kisher. Sorry, Scave, you're out of here. We have a new best friend. Okay, I think that's all good. Look at this level here, by the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, it's sprawling, alright. Alright, let's make sure we're all healed. We'll fast forward a day to the next dawn. So it's... I have not been checking this down. I don't even know if he's drained anymore at all, to be honest. I'm not quite sure. I don't even remember what caused this. Oh, it was the fucking Karn rights. Karn whites. Maybe he's still dying one then. Rest. Do your daily preparation. So now we have even more heals in this staff of healing. We can heal all day. We have so much healing. Gotta perform our daily crafting. Garziel's up to 77 max hit points. It's pretty good. Give the fear gem over here. Someday we'll use these things. Someday we'll use these things. that's pretty much set. Probably. Yeah, I think actually I need to grab a new formula, but I'll do that later. Alright, let's do this room now. A crumbling staircase leads to a cracked and badly stained mosaic tile floor. To the south, a walkway encircles a round, gaping pit, leading to a spiral stairway that clings to the edge of the pit. A twisted iron banister follows the edge of the walkway and stairs. The acrid smell of chemicals and rot, with just a tinge of sulfur, wafts from the pit's darkness. Strange moaning echoes up the shaft. The circular pit is 80 feet deep and ringed with a spiral staircase. Halfway down is area F01 of the laboratories level, and the bottom is area G01 of the prison. You can see a map of the complex in the Abomination Vault handout. Wow, would you look at that? So, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess. Or no, this was 1. This top level's 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. We just went down this staircase. So this is now 5, which has this pit staircase going all the way down, and some sort of tunnel branching offwards. Cool. The Sugathis deposited some rejected experiments here to keep them out of the way. True Grothalots lurk around the bends just out of sight of the stairs, and a gibbering mouther, or gibbering? I think it's gibbering. Are we gonna go with gibbering?
Gibbering.
It's gibbering. Gibbering mouther sprawls on the walkway near the door leading east. They attack as soon as they detect any creatures in the area, moaning and gibbering as they do. The Grothalots are immune to the mouther's gibbering, but the mouther isn't immune to the Grothalots' piteous moans. Okay. They fight until destroyed. They don't pursue anyone who retreats up the stairs. Okay. Maybe we get, like, slightly closer, and then they would all trigger. We need some new music for level 5. Dreaming of Hands. Okay. Oh, and we're definitely, scouting. Okay, Gibbering Mouther going first. It's slow as shit. And remember, engulf is 2 actions, not 1. So this is 5, 10. And then I think it could engulf. Just barely, yes. That's 10. And then 5 and 10 to Snonk's space. So Snonk needs to roll a reflex save. No problem. So he is out of the way. And the Mouther is right there. I don't think you get to use reactive strike with that. Okay. Schnonk! So unfortunately, we have the Piteous Moan. And the... So the Piteous Moan is a DC 17 will check. The Gibbering is a 19 will save. So, I don't think either one's a fear. Crit success against the Piteous Moan and a success against the Gibbering. So he is now temporarily immune to Gibbering for a minute. And temporarily immune to the Moaning for a minute. He's all good. He's going to... Probably should focus on the Mouthers, but I'd like to kill these things. So he's going to step there, and he's going to Vicious Swing. Can't believe he rolled a 1. That's very close. Yeah, had he rolled a 3, he would have hit. 90% chance of success. Okay, Botha. We could sudden bolt something, but electric arc might be better. We want to focus. Okay, now she's got to make all the same rolls though. So this is the moan and the gibbering. She failed the moan. She no problem with the gibbering. So the moan, sicken 1. Okay, she's just gonna... I don't know what I just put that on, but, oh, I put it on this. She's gonna spend a turn to puke. Because she's not gonna do much else. And then she's gonna use, electric arc. Which is now 4d4, fun enough. Still not a very big number, it never will be. Half and 10 damage. Okay, Wibble. I guess he'll go for this thing. Devise a stratagem. That'll still be a hit, so that's fine. He's honestly not that far off the mark now. Between the two. Like, if he just wants to shoot. Like, his intelligence is only 2 points higher. It's not that big of a deal. But we did... Strategic Strike is now better, so... 13 damage. And then we could Risky Reload, which would be +7. Yeah. It is risky. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit. Yeah. For another 9 damage. Okay. Brothlet. Oh, Wibble also had to roll. I keep forgetting. Not affected by Moan, and he's not affected by... Though he's immune to both. Good. Okay, now the Grothalut is a -5 intelligence. That means, to me, it's not going to do any sort of flanking, any sort of strategic thinking. It's just going to attack. So it will attack Snonk. It will hit Snonk. Yes, we will use Liberating Step. Four damage only to Snonk. I wish that... Okay, I don't want to just hear a woman crying over and over for 1,000 years, so let's nix that and just do Skittering Darkness. So that was its first attack. Then it's 2 +7, miss, and +3, miss. Okay, Garziel. It's gonna move there. And then it's going to, he's gonna demoralize. Yep, perfect. Ooh, crit. It's frightened too. Then he's gonna trip it. Yeah. Get fucked. Yeah, that was his whole turn. Oh. Fuck. He had to roll for the will saves. Damn it. Keep forgetting. 17 and 19. Fuck, that's what I was worried about. I think we have to undo what I just did. Yeah, he's confused this round. Damn it! That really sucks. Okay, hold on just a second. So undo all that shit. My crit frighten would have been amazing. And so now we have 1, 2, 3 for strikes. Three is Snonk. That's a plus 14. Critical miss. Okay, then we have against Batha, plus 9. Crit. 16 damage. And then finally back to Snong. You're lucky, Gibbering Mouther. You're fucking lucky. Alright. Then the Grothlet is going to step here, because Garziel's there. And do a plus 11. Do a plus 7. Critting on the... Jesus. Now he can't shield block. 22 damage to Garziel. And a plus 3. Miss. Now the Gibbering Mouther gets to go. Again, it's pretty stupid. But it does have Engulf for 2 actions. So I guess it's going to try and... it's going to strike at Snonk with his jaws. And I guess we will use this. And then it's going to try to engulf Garziel. Has to make a DC 22 reflex. He failed. So... that means that he is grabbed. He's slowed 1, and he takes 3d8 piercing. Ow. He is not feeling good. Grabbed, slowed 1. And the Mouther is on top of him. Okay. And yeah, Snog would get to use Reactive Strike. You know what? Fuck you, you're right. And he is the last person to damage me, isn't he? Crit. Wow. Okay. 42 damage to you. And then he can react with Reactive Gnaw. I guess, yeah. It does not say that it ignores the penalty, so it's at plus 9, and it's a miss. There you go, see? Alright, so there we are. Now it's Snonk's turn. I guess we're going to just Vicious Strike this thing next to us. We don't like it anymore. Nice. Big hit. 33 damage there. Killed it. And then, I guess we'll try to hit the Mouther. Plus 6. Critical miss. Oh, Disgusting Demise. 30-foot emanation. Okay, but it's kind of covered by the wall. Okay, so that'd be Snonk. That would be everything here. Crit. Who crit? Oh, the Grothla crit. Alright, we all succeeded. So, nothing happens. Okay, and Snog missed his final attack. So back to Botha. She could heal Garziel, who is at 34 HP. It's not like the most pressing thing, but she could. Or we could try and kill this Grothlet. I could sudden bolt. I really just want to do it. So I guess we're gonna just do it. Respectable. Gotta roll pretty high to not take all that. He takes double. Beautiful. 52 damage. Okay, his disgusting demise, however, is going to hit everybody. Or potentially hit everybody. I see some 4s in there. Garziel's the only one to fail. Miserable. No, not that. So he takes 2d6 acid damage and becomes Sicken 1. That won't help. Okay. Wibble is going to target the Mouther. And he's going to devise such a stratagem that you have never even... God damn it, Wibble. His gun's unloaded, so we could do a risky reload shot against the Mouther. You know what? Fuck it. No, I can't, because I have to reload. I'd have to reload and then shoot to use the stratagem. So we're just going to reload. And that's his turn. Oh yeah, he also was going to spec into demoralizing, or aiding. He was going to aid. That's right. We could aid Garziel in his escape. How would I do that exactly? I'm going to intimidate the shit out of this Mouther. He's not going to know what hit him. So, cooperative nature, +4 to aid checks. Okay, that is actually a crit. Ho ho! Ho ho! Ho ho! This is now a first. So, if we go to aid, if you crit success, because the typical DC is 15, it's a +2. If you're a master, it becomes +3. But for us, it's a +2. So eventually, you can see how eventually aiding is a pretty big deal. No, sorry. Aid +2. Okay. Yeah, we should do that more often. Okay, so Garziel is going to attempt his escape. As one does. So it's my reflex. It's my reflex versus his passive athletics, which is 23. So Garziel has to roll athletics versus 23. And he's got the +2 from aid. Sort of helping out the -1 from sicken. Okay, he succeeded. He has escaped. He is here. So at this point in time, he is still sickened. He is technically not slowed, but he only has 1 action left. He's not grabbed. And that's everything. He also doesn't have a shield raise. So then his second action will be to swing. And to slice this foul creature down. No, you missed. Alright, the Mouther. Technically, I think he still had to be rolling for confusion. I'm almost certain, actually. Alright, give me a fucking will. God damn it. He's still confused, isn't he? So none of that happened. Shit. So he's still slowed, and he's still grabbed. None of that happened. And the... he takes 3d8 at this point. At the end of his turn. Okay. So, I don't think he has to, like, sustain the engulf, as we've discussed. So I guess he's just going to be going ham on Snonk. Which is one of my favorite phrases I think I've ever said. Really love that. Miss. 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 Snonk is unstoppable. Don't you understand? Okay, Snonk will take the time to... No, this thing can't be flanked. We've gone over that. Never mind. Snonk will just swing with all his might and rage, and he'll crit. Because that's what Snonks do. 54 damage. It's still alive, so it's going to use Reactive Gnaw against him. I don't like it. Now he hit. I don't know if you can use reactions when you're grabbed, but I don't think it says anything about it that you can't. So sure. Okay, and then Snonk is gonna do one last swing, and he will also hit. Very good. For 13 more damage. Which is still not enough to kill this bitch. God damn. 120 health is so much. Okay. Except that's incorrect. He should not have had that. There you go. Alright, Both, I guess we'll just step away from the situation and use Electric Art. Still not quite enough. But you know who's going to seal the deal? The one and only Wibble Fizzlecrank. With this genius stratagem, yes, it finally works. You'll love to see it. And that should almost certainly kill this thing. Boom. Whew. Not too pleasant. But hey, we're 1/10 of the way to level 6. All right, good. Blah, 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 blah. Persistent damage, so on and so forth. Botha is going to be treating these people. Treating them good. Okay. I'll take that. Wow, it's like such a small amount. God. Okay, Snog. Rolled a 1. Awesome. Love to see that. And I can see why some groups would just be like, yeah, you know, after combat, if you're not like being attacked, fuck it, you know, you're at full health. Like, just hand wave the whole treat wounds, because especially I have not invested into it as much as I should have, and that's because I haven't gone into medicine. But actually, hold on. So if we go, yeah, because I spent a fucking feat. Okay, well, let me tell you, this this natural medicine thing was kind of just not worth it. Because, yeah, it was not worth it. We wasted too much into that. But if you get, like, battle medic or, what, ward medic or something like that, where you can treat wounds in, like, a minute or something, you know, it's just like, I don't know. There's one that lets you, like, treat wounds in a minute, and the immunity is only 10 minutes. And I think you can actually treat, like, multiple people at the same time. So within a half an hour, everyone's, like, at full health. I didn't invest in it, so here we are. So let's pass another hour, because it's early in the day. It's better. It's getting there. We can also just toss out a heal spell and not worry too much about it. With how much we actually go back to town and rest and stuff, not that big of a deal. Damn it, Snog. Okay, she's just gonna use her staff a little bit here. It's not much, but it's something. Alright, I'm done with you, Snog. That's all the fucks I have to give. Okay, so we can go down this staircase to FO1, but we don't want to do that. We're gonna go this way. This looks fun. It's like weird, ominous music. Large monster holding. Rusted iron chains hang from the ceiling of this room, each ending in an oversized manacle. The octagonal eastern end of the room contains a circular pit covered by a rusted iron grate. Torn bolts and scrap metal dangle from the ceiling above the pit. Piles of scrap fill the 4 alcoves that open off the wide hall that constitutes the room's west end. A Velstrak named Kratonus once prepared large monsters for fighting in the arena in this part of the dungeon. She kept them in the cells in Area 03, where she tortured them to enhance their aggressiveness and scarred them to augment their ferocious appearance using the now rusted contraptions in the alcoves. When it came time for the creatures to fight, she lowered them into Area FO2 below using a heavy winch in the ceiling, which is now inoperable and unstable. The heroes might have met another evangelist Velstrak named Volgrist. They were once close as sisters, but each has fallen into her own independent malaise. Velcor's magic binds Gratonus to this level, preventing the Velstrak from leaving. After centuries surrounded by mindless aberrations and the twisted logic of the Sugathis, she has gone feral and lost all sense of purpose. She doesn't speak or respond to any who try to communicate with her, but lashes out in a desire to inflict pain. She fights from the room's west end using the rusty chains to strike her foes. The rusty and unstable grate over the pit collapses as soon as any insignificant weight is placed upon it. That's unfortunate, because now I don't know if I would or would not. I probably would have just stepped over it. I don't know if I'd give a fuck. "40 feet deep." 20 bludgeoning damage. And, oh god. Whether or not the creature grabs an edge, the rusty winch above crashes down atop the triggering creature, dealing 3d10 bludgeoning damage and dislodging its grip. The creature can still try to grab an edge again. Fuck me, that's painful. Okay, I think we'd get into the room at least. Or at least some of us would. Something like that. And yeah, that's probably where I would start the fight if I was DMing. Okay. No, we gotta roll, and we didn't need to roll for the rusty grate pit. Yeah, I love that it rolled. Okay. All right. Garazil, of course, is gonna step up, and he does get a free perception check against stealth DC 20. Good thing perception is like his worst fucking stat. 2. He doesn't see shit. So yeah, this dumb motherfucker's gonna step on it. So he can use the grab an edge reaction. Just his hands are not tied behind his back or otherwise restrained. So you can do this even if you're carrying like a two-handed weapon or sword and shield. So it's a acrobatics or reflex save. Probably acrobatics, I would imagine. Yes, he will attempt an acrobatics. And that is a 22. And what are we saying is the number here? Usually at the climb DC. Oh, okay. Well, the climb DC is 20. So we pass it. We grab the edge. Whether or not the creature grabs an edge, the rusty winch above... Yep. Crashes down atop him, dealing 3d10 bludgeoning damage. Oh, no, it's a DC 24 reflex save first. I guess we could have done that either way. That is a critical failure. So he actually takes double this amount of damage. Fuck me. God, this thing just destroys his brain. 44 fucking damage. And then he has to do grab an edge again. And try and get 20. He just barely grabs onto the edge. He can then climb up using athletics. Okay. So really, I mean, it's still his turn, right? This was a reaction. So he moved once. Now he can climb as his second action. Which is 22, so that's a success. And then I guess he's like back here. Jesus Christ. Okay. And then he's just gonna like fucking lay on hands himself because oh shit. Hey, 18 healing now. It's not too shabby. Okay, what a disaster he just went through. Wibble! Wibble's going to move up here and then target that and devise a stratagem. It's going to be such a good strat. He can still demoralize, unless that's within range 40, in which case he cannot. It is within 30 feet. So he cannot do that. Okay, great. Kratonus. So, all these abilities, I hate this. It's too much. Okay, actually, no one has ended their turn within 30 feet. It's very close, but not quite. Animate chains. 20 feet. So, no one's within range of his chains. But it says here that she fights from the room's west end using rusty chains to strike her foes. So I think she just kind of like backs up. Wants them to come to her. You know, she's telling Wibble how, you know, he doesn't want to shoot her. He wants to put a knife in her and see what it feels like when he turns. We probably will be summoning this. Actually, yeah, we could summon just the. We can summon Fave Kisher right here because it's got a big ranged attack. So we're gonna dump him right there. And yeah, he's got a 60-foot range on that bad boy. So we're just going to be shooting out filament. Critical miss. And shoot it out again. Just a regular miss. Alright, you tried. Snonk Broadmaw. 5, 10, 20, 25. 5, 15, 20, 25. He does have the bracers, though. He could get all the way in there, but it's a little tricky. It's a little dangerous for him. Okay, let's, I mean, he's not a little bitch. We need to keep that in mind at all times. Snog is not a little bitch. So now he has a speed of 35. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It does get a free op as Snog moves in. So when he's like here. Yeah. It is painful. It is very fucking painful because he's not even close to full health. Okay, but Snog gets here. And then has the chance to swing once against the target that damaged him. Crit on an 18. We like to see those kind of numbers. 44 damage. Crit specialization. Choose one creature adjacent to the initial target and within reach. If its AC is lower than your attack roll result for the critical hit, you deal damage to the creature equal to the result of the weapon damage die you rolled, including extra dice for its striking rune, if any. This amount isn't doubled. Okay, that's pretty good. Obviously not relevant here, but that 44 damage is half health. That's the Snogster, my friend. Okay, we do have... yeah, right. We do have Agile Feet. So until the end of the turn, we get a plus 5 foot status bonus to our speed, ignore difficult terrain, and as part of the action, you can stride. So that would bump him up to 25 feet, normal speed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We will do such things. That gets him here. But I do believe he gets his op back. No, it's the start of his turn. So no, we're okay. No op for you. And then Garziel will swing with his sword. As one does. Miss! Damn it. Wibble! Yeah, that's definitely within range. Okay, devise the best stratagem we've ever seen in our life. Please, Wibble. 11. Is that enough? I think that might be enough. We're going to go with that's enough. It's enough. And 2d8 plus 2d6 is not, it's not amazing. It's not bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to risky reload on that. That'd be a little much. We're not going to kill Kratonus anyway. Okay. So again, for its unnerving gaze, it's when a creature... Oh, when it ends its turn. Okay, we should do that now. Yeah, we'll do it for both of them. They both ended their turns here. Is a fear effect. I think we might... Nope, Garziel failed by 1. Damn it, Gar. You're supposed to be this stalwart, fearless leader. Snog makes you look bad. So it healed for 10. It's annoying. Certainly annoying. It's at intelligence 0. I don't know if I'm going to give a 5-foot step to an intelligence 0 creature. Again, there's no hard and fast rule. obviously. This is based on just the GM and how they would play it. But I don't think I'd give it to it. So instead, it's just going to retreat to this corner. And Snog will be using a reactive strike. Missing. So that was its move. Ugh. Okay. We're going to just ignore Rusty Chains with their aggressive form of tetanus. No. I refuse. We're just going to skip that. But it does get to attack. It can also do Focus Gaze. Maybe, but I feel like it might be better off just attacking shit. I mean, this is a crit here against Snog. It's pretty bad. 32 damage. Snog. We will use Liberating Step, because he at least will survive that. But the persistent damage is now 2 times 1d6. Which could be bad. He's only at 6 health. Will it... Oh, it also gets fucking Impaling Chains, because it crit. So it's grabbed. And it's unable to recover from persistent bleed until it gets free. So that's great. It could now just finish off Snog, but maybe it assumes that Snog's not a threat. So it's going to use its Animate Chains so that it can strike Garziel. Plus 12. Miss. Okay, Botha. Now, I'd love to sustain Scave Fisher, but I feel like we have to get in there to help Snog. Even though I don't think I can help. 25 feet? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's not going to be 30 feet. No. So there's not much I can do to heal Snog from where I am. So I guess I'll move there, and maybe we'll move here just out of the range, and then I'll activate Fave Kisher. Try and do one of these filaments. And miss. And miss. Great. So Snog, what are we gonna do with you? Because I didn't buy you a fucking potion. Well, it's got to try to escape. He's got to try to escape. No doubt about that. So the DC is going to be 25 to escape. Oh boy. So acrobatics or athletics. It'll be athletics 25. Here we go. That looks like a success to me. Okay. He still is going to die. Because he has no heals. Or anything of that nature. And if okay, I can do a 5-foot step. And then he'll just swing and hopefully just kill it before it's too late. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Miss. Okay. I mean, there's a chance he doesn't die. It's just very slim. Nope. He took quite a bit. -10. And he rolled a 1. Now, I don't think that should be... Oh, maybe that is dying too. No, but the recovery happens afterwards. Wait a minute. No, because the whole... Question about persistent damage and dying. According to these people, the answer is no. So, no. The fact that he got the double persistent damage from a crit is no longer relevant as far as that dying condition is concerned. Okay, Garziel. He could 5-foot step twice to avoid the op. I think he'll try and demoralize. Success. Barely. Then he'll just walk. And it'll do the op. Critting. Which is quite bad. For multiple reasons. One, it does 26 damage to Garziel. And the double persistent. But more importantly, fucking impaling chain. And the op happens when he's here and he moves. So he's just grabbed. So now he has to attempt to escape. And he's frightened too. Nope. It's actually a critical fail. Boy, this is not turning out well. Come on, Wibble. Just crit this thing with your awesome stratagems. Well, it's a hit at least. If nothing else. A really shitty hit. Fuck. Fuck. It's pretty bad. Yeah. Okay. It's got a speed of 25. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And it'll target Botha now. Almost certainly a crit. No, not a crit. That's handy. And actually the lowest amount of damage you could possibly roll. Okay. And then it'll do a follow-up chain, which is a miss. Okay. Oh boy. Boy. I gotta heal somebody. We're gonna heal Snonk. Snonk's got the better chance of killing this thing. So I guess so. it gets to use an attack of opportunity. And this does happen first. Because if it's a critical hit and the trigger is a manipulate action, the monster disrupts that action. Which means that it's very likely we're not going to get this heal off. And very likely Both is just going to die. Yep, there you go. It's a crit. I think this is a TPK, actually. 40 damage to Botha. So that's her dying too now, and with the bleed, almost certainly dying dead. And she can't sustain Fave Kisher, so he's gone. Botha takes 8 damage. And is actually grabbed as well by the chains, so she can't even recover from that if she wants to. Snonk, the only thing he can do is roll recovery. Which, he got an 18, which means that he's not dying, but he's not conscious. He's still at 0 HP. So that's his turn. So, Garziel. Oh, and... Right. Why would Snonk not take damage? Why would Snonk not take damage? I don't know. It doesn't even give me a reason. It's just he doesn't take damage. Maybe... No, I don't know why. I don't know why that would be. No, it's literally just not applying that damage to Snonk. I mean, it's irrelevant. Trust me, it's fucking irrelevant. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. God, that triggered. Why did I do that? That was so dumb. It triggered so much shit. Garziel is going to attempt to escape with his athletics. He rolled a 2. So he'll attempt a second escape, which is now at -5. That does not cut it. We needed a 25 for escaping. And, I mean, I guess he could... No, he can't even lay on hands. He already did his 2 focus. No, he can't even... Because using a potion is 2 actions. So there is nothing that he can do, actually. He is just a dead man. And I think that's a TPK. Unless Wibble wants to run out. Then we'll have 1 survivor. Damn. That's where we meet our final end. I mean, we would have died off probably a few times had I not reloaded. And we could reload this, but at a certain point it's like I just can't do anything. Like, I can't progress, you know? Every room we go into is just, oh, reload that. Oh, reload that. It's shocking. This thing's only 1 level higher than us. Why was it this tough? I think I spread out way too much. I shouldn't have sent Snonk in. I don't know if specifically it would have just sat there forever until we went in. I suppose it would have. But, yeah. I guess that's the end of that party. I mean, we'll say that Wibble got out. But that's a huge setback. I think, actually, I think, there are rules for when you make a higher level character. Yeah, so at level 5, you come in with 1 4th level permanent item, 2 3rd levels, 1 2nd level, and 2 1st level, along with 50 gold. Or you can just take, I guess, a lump sum of 270 and just spend it however you want. So, yeah, I mean, it's not a massive, complete setback, but it's not great. Okay, then this is what we'll do. I mean, it has its ups and downs, but this is what we're going to do. Wibble's going to go back to town, a little scarred, a little traumatized by what he experienced there, but he is going to round up a new crew to go deep into the Abomination vaults. So I'm going to make 3 new characters, and Wibble will still be there, which is kind of a bummer because he's somewhat the worst character I had. But I also love saying Wibble Fizzle Crank, so at least we get to maintain that. I'm probably most upset, though, about Snog. I loved saying Snog Broadmaw as well. I mean, he snonked all over the place, and then he snonked straight to hell. Damn it, Snog. So, yeah, we're gonna redo things. I would say I'll get an archer, but Wibble is sort of just an archer. I guess I'd really like a wizard. But I also need a healer. Sort of. I mean, I think you do kind of need a healer. For a frontliner, I might just go with like a Valeros kind of figure. I don't know. I'll look. But that seems kind of mostly optimal. Just sword and board, reactive strike sort of stuff. Intimidation, things like that. And then I think you want... I think typically you want a couple melee. I could do maybe a ranger with like a proper animal companion, like a bear or something. Like maybe a tankier animal companion that can go in there and kind of help Garziel flank, but the ranger could do archery stuff. And then we have, I don't know, either a cleric or a wizard, but yeah, I need healing somewhere, so I'm not quite sure. I'll look into it, but either way, we're gonna get 3 new characters. And Wibble will keep doing whatever exactly it is Wibble does. Aiding, I suppose. I forgot about aid. And again, by the way, and I know I mentioned this ages ago now, but of course I forgot about fucking hero points. I'm never gonna remember it. It's just like a concept that doesn't exist. So, anyways. Yeah. But I do want to keep going because overall it is fun, and there's still just a lot. There's a lot. We're like maybe halfway. We're like close to halfway done. So it's a long thing. And this has been like 32 hours now of us playing this. But my name is Mang. This has been Pathfinder 2nd Edition with Abomination Vaults. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.